What is up, my beautiful boys and girls? Now, I know you have awaited this, but this is a part 2 to What If Luffy Was a Hydra? Now, I've been gone for 6 days, and I can explain. I've been working on part 2s of previous What Ifs, so maybe 2 days later, you should see a What If Gon was in the Phantom Troop part 3. I know you guys have been wanting that. You should be able to see a What If Deku had a corruption quirk. Number 3. I might make a What If Naruto had a Storm Release Part 2, but that video didn't do so well, so if you want to, then comment. Also, I may be getting kind of cocky, but you know, my channel's going bigger now. We're close to 200, so the like goal for another part of this video, or another part of the series, is 12 likes. Let's hit 12 likes and we can do it. So, let's get into the What If. We previously left off with Also, sorry if you guys hear some background sounds. My family is very active at night. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, we left off with Luffy saving Kobe from Ayavita. He looks at Kobe and he says, "Hey, you kid." Kobe turns to Luffy, who has a cape on his back, and he then says, "No way, are you a Marine?" Luffy says, "Huh? Of course. Aren't you a Marine as well?" Kobe then says, Not really," tapping his fingers together. Luffy says, "Well, you are now." Luffy drags Kobe onto the ship, and now I'm going to change Kobe's age to like 13. So Kobe's 13 now. I don't know what age Kobe was before, but I just knew he was a kid. And Luffy in the time skip is like 19, 17, 18. So I'm going to say Luffy would be 16, 17, 17. Let's go with 17. Alright, so if I'm wrong, go look that up. I'll change it, whatever. Kobe can be lower, whatever. So, he then drags Kobe onto this huge marine ship that he just has waiting for him. And he just has his own boat. Nobody's on it. Garp's not on it, nothing. So, Kobe aboards the ship, and he's like, "Whoa, I'm really on a marine boat. I did it." And then Luffy says, "Do you know a thing called hockey?" So yes, Luffy will have hockey much, much, much earlier in the story. So, Kobe says, "What the heck is hockey?" And then Luffy says, "Well," he takes out his fist and he clenches it. And then it goes black. And then Luffy just rams his fist into the dock. And people just start, like, the whole island shakes. I think they were on an island. Like, they were about to leave an island, something like that. So, the whole island just shakes. People start running, thinking it's an earthquake and stuff. So then, Luffy teaches Kobe hockey on the way there. So, now Kobe also has hockey way much earlier, and Kobe will be traveling with Luffy to become admirals together, so say. Now, Kobe then grabs out a book. He's like a Deku fanboy, and he's like, what's your devil fruit? I need to write it down on the devil fruits I've seen so far." And he's only seen 2 devil fruits so far. Let's just say Alvida. Yes, her name is Alvida, not Burka. Like, what the frick was I thinking? Alvida's, fought some devil fruit users before. Maybe, like, one of them is maybe Buggy, I don't know. And she lost, and that's why she was on the island. I don't know. Let's just say that, I guess. No, we're not. But he just has 2 random names with 2 random weak devil fruits in there. And then Luffy says, "Oh yeah, I have the power of the hydra no Mi. I'm able to breathe fire and swim underwater for 1 minute. I can also transform into my full mode, but my hybrid form allows me to put blue scales across my body and breathe blue fire. Kobe writes this all down and is amazed by all of Luffy's strength and even the power to be able to swim underwater, even if it was for a minute. He's never seen or heard about any devil fruit user like this. Let's get into it. So let's keep going. What was I about to say? It's because I'm so used to saying that. If you hear any background sounds, I warned you, but you probably don't. So, Deku, so Luffy and Kobe start seeing this island get bigger and bigger as they travel. And Kobe Geppos onto it. Yes, Kobe also learned Geppo from Luffy. We need to make Kobe a little bit stronger. So, to the point where he's at his time skip level. Well, no, not time skip. Yeah, time skip level. But he's not gonna be his time skip level. He's probably gonna be stronger when the time skip does happen. So if this series gets enough likes and keeps going to like 150 episodes, I don't know. So then Luffy says, "Hey Kobe, come here." And then Luffy jumps on the island and Kobe also jumps on the island. And Luffy is feeling kind of thirsty, so he kicks down the door to the pub, bar, tavern, whatever you want to call it. And he says, "Hey, I'm thirsty. Give me something to drink." As he sits right next to Helmeppo. And Helmeppo says, "Hey, get your filthy hands off of that seat. My feet were just on there. My holy divine feet were just on there." Luffy just looks at Helmeppo and then ignores him. And then one of the guards that has Helmeppo that was surrounding Helmeppo grabs him by his shirt, Luffy by his shirt. And then he says, "Do you really want to be doing that to your superior?" Showing like a marine badge or something, showing that he's a commodore. And Helmeppo's face widens as he drops his glass of whatever the frick he was drinking. Probably not wine because he's probably way too young for that back then. But so he drops it. Well, I don't know the legal age to drink wine in the One Piece world, so let's just say he was drinking wine. But so it falls, this glass of wine, and it splatters all over Luffy's cape. And Luffy gets pissed. And then he puts scales on one fist and puts Haki on the same scale so the scales appear black. He pounds Helmeppo's face in, and then Helmeppo falls to the ground saying, do you know who my dad is? He doesn't care if you're a Commodore or what. He'll beat your ass." And then he runs to Morgan's office. And so Luffy at this point has met Zoro. He's bugging Zoro to join his marine crew, and Zoro is over and over again saying, "No, no, no." And then Zoro asks, Luffy to go get his swords and maybe he'll think about it. And so then Luffy goes in and some people are surrounding his swords, but he just pounds them right in their stomachs with the steel charged Haki scale, black scaled fist that he has. And then he finally lets it go, saying, "Oh yeah, I forgot to turn that off." And first he turns his Haki off, making the scales go back to dark blue, and then he turns it off, making the scales just go away. So then Luffy walks back to Zoro, and some marine people are surrounding him, and he notices Morgan, and he's heard about this Morgan. He's even been in meetings with Morgan sometimes. So he notices Morgan, and he kicks into his back as he sees Kobe on the ground coughing blood. They see that he's a marine, but they don't freaking care. They're just doing as Morgan says. And then Morgan says, "Luffy, I was waiting to get rid of you," as he swings his axe down towards Luffy. And then Luffy catches that. Now he's like full scales. He's full hybrid form. He catches that one scale fist and then breaks his axe. And then Morgan like stumbles back and he throws Zoro his swords, and Zoro gets through his binds and starts cutting down pirates one by one. Meanwhile, with Luffy, also, yes, the thing with the little girl still happened. Zoro still ate the food off the floor. I'm not forgetting that moment ever. You can't change my mind. So yeah, but then Luffy, Morgan stumbles back on his half broken axe fist or hand, whatever, and he's like, ah, oh my gosh, and he's just like freaking out over his hand, in quotation marks, I guess you can call it. And then he swings the half broken an axe hand at Luffy, saying, "You're gonna pay for that!" And it comes in contact with Luffy's scales. Like, Luffy doesn't even try dodging it. He knows that shit is not gonna go straight through. So, on contact, it breaks on Luffy's scales. And then Luffy brushes off the rubble, saying, "You're getting me really mad, punching Morgan in his jaw, making his metal jaw fall down. So then, people are just looking at Morgan's face and they're just throwing up and stuff. I'm pretty sure it was burnt. I forgot what happened to it. It's been a long time since we've seen Morgan, but I knew there was something wrong with it. Like, maybe he lost his lower jaw. I don't remember at all. You can feel free to tell me in the comments if you like. And so, people, Marines around him just start throwing up and stuff, and Luffy's like, ugh, put some flex tape on that. Maybe that will help. No, that's not what he really says. Luffy just looks at it in disgust and pukes a little inside of his own mouth, and then takes it like a big boy, and then says, "Kobe, and you." He points to Zoro. "What's your decision?" Zoro says, yeah, I guess I'll go with you. I got no other better options. Yes, sir. So, that's where we will be ending part 2 of What If Luffy had a dragon or a hydra quirk and was a marine. If you guys want more of this part, I already told you, you have to hit the like goal of 12 likes on this video. Last time it was 18 likes on the first video, so let's see if you guys can hit 12. We're going to be doing a lot more part 2s, part 3s. We're going to be continuing series that have fell off. I do want to say this though, quick disclaimer. I'm never making a part 2 to What If Luffy Had a Gold Quirk. Bye guys.